My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Raptopia State the Second today. Okay, here's the thing. I'm basically going to be using this run for the Winemaker's Reserves, Gathering the Blood, as a dry run for what we want to try and do in the Bewitching Predator. Now, I have taken out the Houndmaster, which is a terrifying sentence, because I feel like if I haven't got the reliable secondary stun and secondary damage of the Occultist, it's going to be a lot more difficult to immediately remove that one enemy in every fight that I immediately want to remove. So I feel like that role can be picked up a lot by the Jester, who then moves to the back line and starts doing their inspiring tune kind of nonsense. I am terrified, though. Just that a hit on the back line, he's got no dodge, hits him with a bleed, he's got no HP, so bleeds to death. Just like, goodbye, Fizzblood. The other possible party combination is you take that out, you move everyone one forward, in which case I would also be able to swap these two. And then you just chuck in, you know, whoever you want. Lulia, Fontmire, I mean, it'd probably just be Lulia, just for the fact that Quick Reflexes is Warrior of Light, beats out Eagle Eye Balanced. Is that good enough? What are you? You're anemic, so you're definitely not coming along. I guess this is still better. It's just, the annoying thing is having this Stress Eel 7 chance on each target, right, is so much worse than -15, obviously double, but guaranteed on a single target, because it allows you to manage your stress so much better. But I'm only gonna have one stun in the opener. It's difficult. It's not easy to decide which of these I want to go with. I kind of want to consider a build that has both. No, that's too much. That's too much. That's definitely wrong. You know what? We've done enough with having one, so you know what? Let's try not to have one and see if this works out for us. The reason we put Frey Butte behind Renushadi is because if Renushadi happens to high roll on their... they are on guard as well. If Renushadi goes faster than Fizzblood, then Renushadi in this line won't be able to deal any damage because Punish doesn't work from here. So if I move you to there and then just rely on the fact that Frey Butte has Rampart available and will always Rampart on the first turn, then we're still set. This will also give enough experience to level up both Monty as well as Frey Butte. And Frey Butte's actually better than Major General right now in terms of like pure perk advantage. Obviously Eldritch Slayer won't come into value, but Hard Skinned beats out Tough. Does it? Yeah, it does. Alright, regardless, it is time to get people their equipment. Okay, so Fizzblood. This is a rough one. I want you to just dunk someone, but oh shit, who's the damage in this build? Fuck me. Like, the damage in this build is like a Renushadi hitting the Punish, and the Punish runs over time. Bleed for 140, right? If bleed is 140% chance, then am I guaranteed to actually kill my opponents here? Oh, crumbs. I need to check something. What is their bleed resist? Because if I have to give him a bleeding trinket, oh, life becomes a lot harder for me. Okay. Let's just look, high level on average, what are we looking at? Let's check Supplicant and Sycophant. They should be pretty reasonable choices. Okay, they have 60%. So that's an 80% chance, so I definitely actually need to give him a Bleed Amulet. And in order to try and guarantee the hit, you need a Sun Ring. I guess if Fizzblood is jumping to the back lines using Finale, and then from then on pretty much in playing the inspiring tunes. Crap. This doesn't work, does it? Because we only have one... We have one big damage roll on the first turn, but then for the turns after that, it's stun every turn with Freybute. Oh, look. I doubt myself a lot on this build, but if this is ever going to work, it is going to have to work right now. So I'm going to give it the chance to do that. All right. Where are we? We are looking for the Dazzling Mirror. Thank you. Monty, you are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? Also, I don't really care about the scouting ships. Like, I do and I don't at the same time. I don't want to get shuffled, but at the same time, I also don't want to get hit by the traps. The healing skills from this is pretty important. It'd be nice if you had, like, a accuracy up plus stun. You've got unerring, so you deal more damage. What's your stun chance? 140? Yeah, it'll be 140 after I upgrade it. So 140 versus the stun resist on most of these is like 160. So if I don't give you a stunning trinket... Crumbs. That would actually be perfect. If I could engineer a way that she stays in the back line, then giving her the Prophet's Eye would be the accuracy that she needs, the speed that she needs, lower stress, and then she just hits stuns on the off hits. Is that why I don't take Fizzblood? See, I've been querying myself over these things for the longest time, so it's only fair that you now have to hear me querying myself over them. I think that actually makes the difference. Yeah, that'll make the difference for me. All right. Now, that means Braqua is going to be a third liner. No, not Braqua. We'll just take Fontamai. No, we will take Lulia. Yeah, there we go, Lulia. Beautiful. That is going to make life a lot easier on me. And then Lulia, you're all damage. And accuracy, naturally. Is there anything in this party that can go ridiculously wrong? We've got double guard. We've got someone who can heal. We've got an off healer. We've got a self healer. We've got a stress heal. And we've got a stress kind of move about ability that I'll almost never activate, but I guess I can activate it if I really think it's important in the next fight. So I'll upgrade Suffer as well. I really don't know how this will go. I've got to be honest with you. I do want to test it out, see, feel out the area, but this could easily be horrible. Does it get up to 4 on Reign of Sorrows? It does. I'll upgrade it to that, but I don't think I'll be using that. Alright. That's as set as we can get. Take like 2. Like 2 torches. Skeleton keys don't do anything in this area. Medicinal herbs doesn't do anything in this area. Bandages could. Anti-venom doesn't. Shovels could. Holy water can. And then you only really want enough food to make sure you can get through the entire dungeon. But at the same rate, I also really would like to have some extra food to eat just in case. I'll take a little bit more blood so that I can get loot, because we do have a lot of blood at the moment. We're about to have an income. Okay. Let's embark. I freaking forgot to lock people away, of course. Of course I did. Crumbs. Good scout, though. There is a quest location over in this direction, so I should pick that up. There's another quest location there. Okay, this could be actually quite a short mission, depending on whether the quest location's all the way over here or in the next hallway that we haven't mapped yet. Lowest amount of damage I could have done. Beautiful.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I'm probably not going to need the damage buff, so I'll actually just let Lulia get down to the point that they're starving. Good crits. Okay. Yeah, of course you resist that, because you are very crimsonly cursed already. 10, and are you bleeding? Yes, you are. Okay, so now we just do stress reduction. And heals, I guess. Okay.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, we don't actually have to pass these up as we're walking by them, of course. Because there is no light in this area.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, now you are wasting away. We'll give you a bit. I don't have to go down into this hallway. It's one battle for one curio. I don't think that's going to be worth it for me. So we will avoid that. No need to rustle any feathers there. Let's trap disarm on the team. This could just be an empty room with the objects. It wasn't, but it could have been. Okay, it resisted the debuff, but it still got bled. That's good enough for me. This fight could actually suck a lot, so... I'm not going to be able to stun the Chevalier at all.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Stun you. Stun you. Hey, we actually managed to hit that one. Alright, Chevalier gets a move, unfortunately. Subterranean Skewer on our best dodging character. The dodging character doesn't dodge. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, the large flesh eater also has a bunch of bleed resist and debuff resist. See, these are going to be problems. But I guess large flesh eaters aren't super common in the dungeon. Alright. I'm actually going to have to kill the large flesh eater to get through to the back. This is a big problem with this build. Since we only have one target that actually deals damage to the back row, that being the Howlmaster. You have better stun resist. Why are you stunned? Since we only have one target that deals damage to the back row, we can't actually prioritize killing the back row. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
So I think a lot of the time we're going to have a Chevalier or a Courtesan or what have you way up there in the back row that I can't do anything about. It's really going to terrify me.
A
crit.
Singular strike.
Good bleed. This stun is actually going to be pretty great. Go for the heal across the party because there's 3 members that were damaged, so 18 beats 10. Good crits.
Executed.
Yeah, he's dead now. Perfect. Last person out closes the door, and it is the Chevalier. Self-heal is perfect here. Good work, Lulia. So now it's going to be targeted. Ugh. Yes! And I'll take that DOT off of you as well. Sure. Just see if I crit. Possibly stress heal the back line. I didn't stress heal the back line, but it did crit. Tad more blood. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we're down to just 12. One of the big problems is a lot of variance in this composition is going to be based on whether or not the enemies decide to hit Renyu Shadi. Because if they just decide, you know what, I'm not interested in ever hitting the Flagellant, then so much of this build sucks. But, conversely, if they do hit him from time to time, it's excellent. You're more than fine to do that. I just want to stop the Esquire from getting turned. Looks like I've effectively done that. Resisted. Okay, so the Gatekeepers have 85, so my stun chance on them is actually like 55, 65, something. 140 versus 85. Yeah, it's 55. I don't like when they get the end of the first round and then the start of the second round. It's just a lot of movements in order. All right. Self-heal on that is only 7. It used to be 7, so I thought it would have moved up from there because of the extra 10% stress healing that we now have. Sorry, stress healing, healing that we now have. From the district that we built in our hamlet. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I tried my best to stop it, bud, but couldn't do a thing.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
See, this is one of the reasons that a Jester would be so good. Look at that fucking hit rate. It's tragic. And now we have just one person with all the stress on them. And it's also important to note, she actually has stress resist. She takes negative 5% stress. And she has extra stress healed on her. So the fact that she is the one stressing out is ridiculous. Okay, good crit. Got a heal. Got a self-stress removal. Love it. Okay, we'll open this with these. Yikes. Purify this with this. Ooh, 41. That's actually going to be really good. Passing the Ancestor Scroll between person to person in order to get the extra stress relief that it'll offer. That's going to be really effective. Okay, if we don't get a scout here, I'm just going to leave. We don't get a scout. All right. Peace, y'all. Party's still pretty well together at the end of that. Compulsive. Fuck. Freybute actually needs to go under. I can't have a compulsive character.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled charity. It will not last.
So I guess this means I'm not taking Freybute. Crumbs. Alright. Natural Eye Irrepressible is not bad. Calm is, but... Ooh. That said, there's no great ranged builds for a Highwayman where you just use, like, point blank and grape shot and pistol shot, right? Because you really, really, really want to specify rather than generalize your damage. Quick reflexes for Egomania? Yeah? I could take the two. Who's my, like, worst low level? I think it's Montfort. Alright. Alright, Montfort. Get out of my life.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Some of these can be interesting in certain circumstances, like Heavy Boots can be useful, Calming Crystal can be useful, Book of Rage also exists. But I'm not really going to be using any of those right now. Puppet Delta. I keep looking at the Mouse of the Yellow Hand. House of the Yellow Hand, rather. It just looks so appealing. I only ever have one. It'd be a Grave Robber. Maybe 5%, but also 2+ crits. Let's be honest, it's going to be more useful than any of the other things that I can really get right now. Fuck it, I'm going to buy it right now. I think I can, right? If I invest absolutely all of my crests. Oh shit, maybe not. 35? What are we up to? 77 off of the back of that. If it's half for deeds, that's another 10. 87 if it's half for the other. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. This is. I'm just ballparking this, so. Oh no, it's a third. Uh-oh. Well, we've made a mistake. Mistakes. I've made a few. Alright. Well, bugger. Yeah, no, because it's a third. That's not going to work. Alright, well, I guess we need just a couple more portraits. I still don't know if that build, the one that we just ran, is going to be good enough, though. Where's its damage? If we have a better mission, I might just go on it. Crumbs, we don't. Alright. Alright, fuck it. Lulia's coming out. Lulia's there. Monty is here. Yep, that's correct. Fake comp? Hard Noggin's pretty good. Problem is, Hard Noggin's the only good thing you have. Major General has Evasive and Tough, as well as Beast Slayer, which might come in handy at one point. So you win. Got negative 10% due to the curse crack. Ah, okay, so I will actually have like 66 for my max HP, that's fine. Then our final teammate would be Renushadi. Oh, may God take mercy on my soul. This is going to be a rough go. But you know what? Nothing worth doing is easy. And up here in the back line, we will take the Ancestor's Scroll as well as the Prophet's Eye. So she is an unreliable stun. I'm so worried here, though. Monty is going to be an unreliable stun. The only way that I could increase Monty's ability to stun is increase it by 20%. Now, increase it by 20%. Does it become good? No. You know what I could do? Drop out the Ancestor's Scroll. Have the Dazzling Mirror Prophet's Eye. She now gets 30% extra and 5 on the speed. Having 5 on the speed is pretty big. Means she'll be able to heal people off of Death's Door. And then we have the Rampart Shield. So you lose the damage on the Man-at-Arms. But the Man-at-Arms actually has a higher stun skill chance. Loses his speed as well, unfortunately. Move skill won't come into it. Alright. Yep, we're running that. Gotta make sure there's absolutely no adjustments I want to make to my build. Alright. Yep, sure, let it consume an invitation after I lock a couple more people away. I think the person that I've locked away at the moment does not have Crimson Curse on them. So I can lock away someone else who doesn't. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. You know what? I'm actually going to take a little less, and I'm just going to treat this stack of medicinal herbs as extra 5 stacks of food. I'm going to take all of the shovels, because I'm going to need campfires, and I'm going to need the ability to get my way through things. I'm going to take 2 stacks of torches, because I need the way to get through things, and I'm also going to need some of the stress reduction. I guess I'm taking no holy water. Because I'm gonna need the anti-venom bandages. Yep. Yep, that's our build. Okay. Ah! I'm really fucking uneasy with this. Oh, yikes. At least I haven't gotten here without blood. I've done that too many times before. Alright, what am I? All the way down here? Yep, turns out. Show me what you got, enemies. Alright, this is going to be a really good sampler fight, so let's rock it. Crumbs. It's going to be really difficult to get to the courtesan here. 13, rolls high. Does hit its bleed, beautiful.
Ringing ears.
Well, now we can get to the courtesan at least.
The end approaches.
She's a 90% resist to the stun. I've 70% chance to stun. Worth rolling. Beautiful. Because now I free up my stun to go against the manservant here. 19 does bleed, but it's not going to kill. I actually think I yell at them. Because this manservant's... As long as the manservant takes damage, the manservant now dies to that yell. Okay. The courtesan is still protecting. Or protected, rather. Good crit on the back line. Unfortunately, this means the courtesan probably gets this turn off. But her turns are most potent when you consider how they affect her allies. And her allies aren't going to be affected because they're not going to be alive. Both of them die.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Beautiful. He's now got a bunch of extra protection, but he's dead. So,
this is how a life is taken.
How slow is she? She's speed 0. Holy heck. Yikes, that AoE was 4. Unless we can hit a 5 AoE, then it's going to be a bit rough for us. I'm going to yell at you. You now die to your bleed. And I'm just going to buff myself.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That's a lot of blood to leave behind. I can't leave 3 blood behind. Blood is going to be one of the one of the things that is going to keep us going in this mission. Got to have a free inventory space before I can look at anything like that, unfortunately, game. Okay. This should be a pretty easy one.
Eradicated.
1 down. 2 down. Yeah. Healing for 8s rather than 10s and 4s rather than 6s on the AoE. That is a bit rough. I should have just gone for the kill because I could have healed off that one stress. Obviously not a huge mistake, but still. Worth knowing. Okay, this is an actual scout. And it's a critical scout. Thank you, game. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Is this a picture? No, thank you. 65. My stun chance here is 100%. Go for it. $13 was my lowest roll. It's 13 to 23, and I rolled predictable. Good that I hit the bleed. Is Monty balanced? I think Monty might be balanced. Alright, beautiful. That yell was so that this manservant doesn't act. Ever. This is not good. That's a lot of stress. Yikes. Rest of this fight isn't going to be that bad, but still, that kind of sucked.
Mission is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Good damage, though, Monty. Surprisingly good damage.
The ground quakes.
Crit. I guess if our crits kind of keep us alive. Yeah, I should just have one fewer enemy attacking me.
Give them no quarter.
There's no way I was going to be able to stop the Chevalier from getting around. Okay, AoE heal coming up. 5? Okay, it can roll 5s. The other one was rolling, I think, 5s and 6s. So 4s and 5s versus 5s and 6s. It's definitely a downgrade. I mean, you know, I'm not going to tug your leg on that one. But it's not as bad as I thought it might have been. Good. These crits are trying to keep me alive while this stress is racking my party. It's really annoying that Monty constantly ends up with a ridiculous amount of stress, despite the fact that Monty has the stress reduction. Everyone else has extra stress taken. Come on, could that not have been Monty to do that? And Monty heals stress better than everyone else. Alright, you're dead. Beautiful. So I'll just buff myself. Endure would be kind of useful, but the thing is, Renushadi has to have 2 slots available for just in case of emergency break glass. Okay. Show me goodies. Why do I feel like this is just the petering out of this avenue? No, it continues going. Okay, never mind. It's getting better. It does look like this is just going to be a huge symmetrical thing, and one of the rooms is going to be the room we were supposed to go to the entire time. These missions are going to get a lot easier once... Well, I know they will already have been mapped, but like a second time through for any player is going to be a lot easier just for that fact.
As the fiend
Unfortunately, because of the low damage roll, we have to go for another.
blossoms.
Stun the manservant, because he can't stun the other one. Gathers the blood on the back line. Doesn't crit, though. Doesn't even Crimson Curse. Yeah, Lulia, you've just got to keep hitting those stress heals while this is as bad as it is.
The flesh is knit.
Good. Gather the blood. Nice work. You can probably hug your doggy in the next... No, you can't. You're going to have to be healed by someone else. That's fine. Oh, good crit.
Strike.
Doesn't share the stress heal across the party, though. Okay, so it's an 8 and 9. Okay. A lot more reasonable. Yeah, no, I still have to hit you, buddy. Unfortunate.
This expedition at least promises success.
Not gonna waste anything for loot. No reason to. I think this party has the ability to go the distance.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Thank you. Renushadi is the one person we would just not heal. Renushadi gets so much more effective on lower health. Hate these low damage rolls though, bud. You really gotta make up for those. You're dead.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Could have been a lot worse. It could have hit that that blight, or it could have hit the stress on more of my characters. So don't worry, I can see when I'm getting lucky, even if I complain about it constantly. Beautiful. Speaking of lucky. Yep, go for it for your life, son. Think I'll actually just wear that one out. Might try and take it if I have the ability here. I'm probably going to need all of the damage for the supplicant, though. Especially considering I'm using the stress heal here rather than damage. Okay, that supplicant's dead before he gets another action, so that's fine. Gathers the blood. Doesn't crit. All's right in this world. Good crits! Another stress heal across the party, and shit, I might still be able to take that last 4 damage. Totally can. Beauty.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
This party, I have to... No, Dacnomania, of course. This is the one... I knew this was going to be a problem. Bloodthirsty? No, it's Bloodthirsty. I figured Bloodthirsty, Dacnomania, those kinds of things I shouldn't take in here, but Renushadi doesn't really have that many options. Oh, don't tell me this is like a dead end. $20 out of 38. Crap. Still doesn't have the ability to use his super-powered moves. Constantly keeps hitting the 13, the max damage on the manservant, and the bleed. Which is great. Not a problem at all, but it does set things up in a... Ooh. No, that's not good at all. Oh, no. Yeah, that was about as bad as that could have been. All right, we're going to try and control heavily the people that deal the most damage here. So we need to... We can't stun the Chevalier in the upcoming turn. It got very lucky and got a bunch of extra stun resist rather than just a little. I can't really do anything here because this fellow in the back line is just taking the damage for everyone.
Impressive.
Whatever. I'll just take you out so that I can free up the ability to kill her. Unfortunately, this does mean the Chevalier is going to get an action with the plus whatever % damage it does. Oh, no, wait. It didn't get the buff. Why didn't it? Oh. I guess it was stunned for the round that the buff would have been active? Oh. Whatever it is, I'm quite thankful. I'd love to sit here and just control the shit out of these enemies, but I can't do that. Not for long enough. I do have to start running these stress heals, though, because it's not going to work for that long. I guess I exsanguinate now? Sure. And that's 9, so you get 1 more action before you die. Pretty spiteful action right there. Yeah, if I don't start going for the Chevalier, we're not taking it out in time, so... You're dead. Easy. Now, I do know that the Flagellant has their own state that they go into. I don't really want any of those. I do know... Oh, it is a fucking dead end. Piece of shit. Yeah, I do know the Flagellant has their own specific state that they go into when they become stressed. They become rapturous rather than doing a virtue check. I do know that, and I still don't want to deal with it. Even though they get a bunch of buffs when they are in that state, it's still not that good because it can take actions away from you. And if you need, you know, for example, if you desperately need to heal on a certain turn, and then your rapturous Flagellant just decides, actually, it's attack time, you might lose a character because of that. It's too risky. I hope it's only the torture devices that Rhapsody actually triggers on. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a rough go about the dungeon. I hate that we have to walk all the fucking way back. That said, it's going to work left to right. So we're going to go down the middle section. Although it does seem like the middle section... Ooh, okay, we should pick up the next food at Gopa. It does seem now like the middle section is going to be a locked door, right? Seems it to me, at least.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I don't really want to rest because it's just a really, really inefficient way of taking care of my stress. It's so much better to take care of it in battle. Oh, we can fucking slow this fight down. Yes. We can get a lot of stress healing out of this. This is gonna be great. I mean, we can just dodge tank. We can tank. We've got options right now. Gotta love me some options. You can actually still hit those 10s? Well, damn. I've underestimated you.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing I forgot. Since this guy is now going to be marking himself, that is to say, Rhapsody is going to be marking himself, they're the person that is going to need to be guarded. Oops. This is going to be a very effective way of reducing the outgoing damage. Or incoming damage from the enemy rather than outgoing damage. I don't know where that came from.
Soothed. Sedated.
Right, I'll stun you for this round. So just keep picking all that up. Okay. I'm gonna start working you down because honestly I don't want to spend this entire fight doing things like this, but
Soothed. Sedated.
sure, nice try. Didn't manage to hit the stun. Well, I'll be. Good crit though.
Executed.
No, you're not dead yet. You are now, though. Goodbye, Flesh Eater.
Prodigious size alone.
Reasonable amount of stress healing there.
The sharpened blade.
Do you have anyone in the party that's wow, already thirsty? Do you have any in the party that's already a tippler? We do not. Okay. Rainy Shard is pretty close to having enough negative quirks that picking up any more negative quirks will replace one of them, which is actually which is the sound I make when I give a thumbs up. Just waddling about. Another. God damn. The blood is so important to all y'all. Alright. Let's sate that first. This is a long walk. I understand why they need so much blood and so much food to get through it. But still, god damn. You have walked so far that you are no longer in bloodlust. I hate that. Really? Monty? What's all this then? Hylomania makes you actually take those. Really? That's gonna be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Another problem is the fact that we keep seeing all of these different interactables, very few of which are the stress relief curios. Those are the ones I'd love to see. Unfortunately, the only stress relief curios that I've really seen recently have been ones that interact with holy water, and since those are supposed to be, or at least according to the way that I thought about things, much rarer than interactables for, you know, torches and, I guess, torches. I just figured, can't afford the stack of holy water. I probably still can't, but it's unfortunate. Alright, because this is the second mission in the episode, I will actually continue until the full hour, rather than stop at 45, which is what I should be doing for these Courtyard missions. We need to start killing these Esquires. Good bleed. 80. That's pretty good stun shots. Good. Yeah, see, now they're targeting all of their attacks on him, but only the ones that will stress him. I want him to be attacked but not stressed? If that helps you at all, game? I'm just trying to clear it up so you don't keep fucking hitting the wrong target. Okay. It's really annoying. We'll take out what we can. If I can hit a stun on you, I'm going to be real pleased about myself. I can. Beautiful. As promised, I am very, very pleased about myself right now. That should have been a stress heal. Oh well, Rennie Shoddy gets the kill. Unfortunately, does not stress heal off the back of it.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be like a straight walkway all the way down to here, and then it's going to have a locked door. And the point was to find left or right side, which is going to have the key. So we'll actually go the entire opposite side. If this map was made... Oh, don't do it. I have to walk back past that, so... That's going to be a rough draw for me. This goes up. Oh, the other one did. Cool. God. Is this similarly going to take like 3 episodes to get past this entire line? It kind of looks like it at the moment. Come on. Nope. Not the end of the corridors. Yeah, no, it's going to be symmetrical the entire way. Crumbs. Good hit. It's only on 8 HP now. Now you're dead. If someone infallible servitude's her, I'll be real pleased about it. Rough. As much as I want to stun the manservant that is already thirst and active, I'm going to be stunning the other one so that I have the ability to stun the Chevalier later. Good dodges. Yeah, that's pretty much the worst case scenario, and there it is fulfilled. Increase your own protection ridiculously. Yeah, this Chevalier is going to get an action, unfortunately. Nothing I can really do about that. So I'll set myself up for a stun next turn. Good. You can hit that stun so we can rampart the other options. I have to use the stress heal. It's because we are getting too close. If I desperately want, I could probably have juggled those 2 manservants. But it wouldn't have been fun, and I probably would have incurred a lot of stress along the way. Let's start the Chevalier bleeding. Lowering that bleed resist is also really good because it now means that I get 6 extra damage basically for every single attack from my Houndmaster that goes in there. I do have to roll that hit because without it, I don't think I kill the Chevalier. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Auto heal because 3 people need it. Yeah, it's not enough. With someone else it is. Okay. If the Man-at-Arms ended up going after, and that is before the Manservant, then the stress heal would have been correct, but the Man-at-Arms is no longer super speedy, because he's not holding the same trinket as he was before, that is to say the Dazzling Mirror.
Ancient traps.
This is actually a really wimpy battle, and I'm pretty pleased to be here. Stress heal the hell out of my team. I mean, it's stress heal the most important target, so sure. Supplicant only gets 1 action, 1 damage away from dead, because of course it is. And then it fucking crits my back line. Of course it does. Of course it does. Stress heal across the party is non-negotiable. Has to happen. Stress nuke against my most stressed character because that's non-negotiable and has to. Alright. Sigmund's now dead before he gets an action. Party heal and stress heal would be lovely here. Especially if both of them would actually target my whole party. Hey, the second one did. And it's the more unreliable one.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Like, if anyone does have to stress out, I'd rather it be Renyushadi than anyone else, but still, that doesn't mean I want anyone to stress out. Is it gonna be a room fight? Nope. Beautiful. Easily got the ability to pass through those. Don't do it. Fuck you. You know, he now has to get back to absolute zero
The mind
in order to remove that.
stand such an assault.
That's not good. That's really not good. So as you can see, Rapturous has lowered his accuracy by 20. His dodge by 20, rather. Not increased the accuracy. Has increased the damage by 25% and the speed by 3. I think some of the other things are affected as well. I might be wrong, though. In fact, I think I am. But that is going to be really rough to get back down to 0 because, oh god, if only I had fucking holy water. Ugh. You know what? In the next episode, we're going to have to continue going down this path because we have a long way to go yet. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, Jeremiah, and hopefully we'll see you next time.